Well, hello everybody, and it's good afternoon to you here in Las Vegas. Just about 1:30 Pacific time. Alan Michaels from On Pit Road Racing live here at our WCOBM studios. Wanted to just take a minute. We came in to do some work here and get some things uploaded and everything else, and we just wanted to take a minute, turn the network on here real quickly, and we wanted to say a special thank you to everybody out there. Want to thank for everybody that's watching the show, your comments, your emails that you're sending us. You can do that at onpitroadracing@gmail.com. We'd be more than happy to see your comments and any suggestions that you might have. Hey, send us a line out there. But we wanted to thank everybody here in the United States, also over in the UK, over in London, Europe, all through that area, picking up down in Australia. I'd like to say hi and hello to you folks down there. Thanks so much for picking up the show and watching the show. We really do appreciate it. Okay. Racing season sort of calming down here in the on the United States, and everybody's sort of taking that winter time off with the holidays and getting ready for the 2024 season. And so what we decided to do over the next few weeks here is keep you updated on all the news and information that's coming around from all the major series and local racing, but do some specialty shows. And we've lined up some really good ones here. We're going to feature from motorcycles, from open wheel racing, and of course NASCAR too. And we've got it set up, man, some great shows. From motorcycles, we're going to do the life and times of Mr. Sammy Tanner, man. Sammy is no longer with us, but his family is still here. There are people that have rode and raced with Sammy. Then we're going to talk racing about Sammy with his family and friends and co-racers out there, and do that. Also in the motorcycle category, we're going to talk the life and times of one of our really great speedway racer, Mr. Rick Woods, who, just lit the California all over the country, raced all over the world. We'll do the life and times of Rick Woods. Of course, his brother Gene here was a former racer, both in motorcycles, NASCAR, business entrepreneur. But we've got some people that rode and raced with Rick, that knew Rick. And so we're going to talk with them and just find out about Rick and his racing career. From IndyCar, we're going to look at Swede Savage, man, one of the great racers here. His life was taken way too quick from us. And his daughter, Angela Savage, lives in Indianapolis, Indiana. She's got some things going on, a brand new book out. And we're going to talk about her father's racing. Of course, Swede raced motorcycles. He did time with NASCAR and eventually moved himself into open wheel into IndyCar and was tragically killed in Indianapolis. So we think we've got a really great show with Angela, and we'll get some people that knew Swede along with us with that too. When we dipped to NASCAR, man, you couldn't talk better than anything from short track racing than Mr. Dick Trickle, man, the White Knight himself. We're going to do the life and times of Dick Trickle. His brother Chuck lives here in Las Vegas, and of course that family from Wisconsin. So we'll be hooking up with some of those people that knew Dick Trickle, that raced with Dick Trickle, and we'll do the life and times of Dick Trickle. Okay. Also, Davey Allison. When we put this out, people said, "Hey, how about Davey Allison?" Another one that was taken way too quick for us. I actually got one of the last radio interviews that was ever done with Davey before he headed back to Alabama and was tragically killed in that helicopter crash. But we're going to do Davey Allison. I've connected with Larry McReynolds, who was Davey's crew chief. So we've reached out to them, and we'll see if we can't get a hold of one of the Yates brothers and Yates people to join us and do the life and times of Davey Allison. And then finally, real good friend of this show. He's appeared a couple of times. He's got a brand new book out, man. He's got a successful new podcast that's rolling. It's the 1990 Daytona 500 champion, Derrike Cope, will join us. Come up next Wednesday, December 6th at 5:15 p.m., 8:15 on the East Coast. We'll spend 45 minutes with Derrike talking the life and times of his racing career, how it was to win the Daytona 500, man, what has become since then, and where he is at now, his brand new book, his podcast, and we'll talk to Derrike. That's coming up next Wednesday, okay? So some really great specialty shows that we're working on for everybody during this racing off-season. Once again, from motorcycles, Sammy Tanner and Rick Woods. From IndyCar, Swede Savage. From NASCAR, Dick Trickle, Davey Allison, and Derrike Cope. Specialty shows that we've got lined up for On Pit Road Racing each and every Wednesday right here at the WCOBM, located at downtown Fremont Street, Las Vegas, everybody. 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. We'll see you next Wednesday. Our special guest, the 1990 Daytona 500 champion, Derrike Cope, will be live with us next Wednesday, everybody. Have a great day.